Hi everyone, so today I'm finally sitting down to film my favorite products that I discovered in 2025, whether that be shades or totally new products in general. Let's get into it because I'm so excited. Okay, so I have two lip treatment type products, and the first one is the Revlon lip oil. Y'all, this is my favorite lip oil. This and Wet n Wild are my favorite lip oils. It's so plush feeling on the skin, and when you put it on, it doesn't dry out your lips. You know how dry oils feel? It doesn't feel like that. It just feels so smooth and plush on your lips, and even after you wipe it off, your lips look and feel super plush. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. And I have the shade 06 Plum Pop. Like, look at that. And the shade is so pretty. I love the color payoff. I don't know what it was about this, but it soared to the top. And then I put my cousin onto this, and she was like, this is my favorite lip oil. Y'all, she was a sucker, and I mean a sucker for the NYX lip oils, and she said this one beat it. That means it's legit. I love this so much. I definitely want to get other colors of this. I'm so glad that I decided to pick this up. Now, if you want more of a treatment, like this gives mask vibes, but a little bit thinner. This is the Beauty Creations lip treatment in the shade Berry Berry. It's an all-in-one lip treatment in tint. I discovered this year, and this was like $7 on TikTok Shop, and it has like a little silicone applicator. I love the tint that this gives. This has a smell to it as well. The red one smells like baby wipes, but this one smells like berries. Look at that color payoff. Look at that pigment. It makes your lips look so good. It's very glossy. It's very smooth on the lips. This is another winner for me. You can wear these while you're getting ready for your makeup. You can wear these like as lip combos. I've done that with this one before. Yeah, these are a 10 out of 10. These are the ones that I recommend, and they have multiple colors in each. I think Beauty Creations added 2 more colors to theirs. I think that's what I saw on TikTok. I will be looking into them because I love a good tint. Because don't give me something with basically no color, especially if you have two-tone lips like me. I need some color. It needs to show up on my lips, you know? Now for a primer, I have 2, depending on what you like, or both. I use both today, and the skin is giving. The skin is giving, guys. It's giving. The first one is the Hard Candy Grip On Lock Primer. This is supposed to give major hydration and give you a tacky feel to your skin. She shot her way up to the top. I already love their original, but this one feels a little bit more creamy, and it's so hydrating, and it makes your skin look so good. So if you have really oily skin, I don't know about this primer, but me with combination skin, the skin was looking good, juicy, and plump. Like, and it's not too tacky or grippy, and it gives you a second to like rub it in, so it doesn't feel like you have to brush. And it's not skipping on your skin. It doesn't make your foundation look patchy. This is a great product. Hard Candy. Yeah, Hard Candy is on the come up. Okay, now we just need foundation. Give us foundation, give us concealer, give us everything. Because this, and it's affordable, Hard Candy. Yeah. This, I really like this one. And the other one, this one kind of snuck up on me. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Velvet Blur. Now, this one, when I first tried it, I was like, oh, okay, you know. It gives a blur. She does what she's supposed to do. But y'all, this is my 3rd time using it, 3rd or 4th time, and I'm like, wait, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. It's so silky and almost feels powdery when you blend it out. It just spreads very well, and it sets into the skin. Your skin will be looking smooth. It really does. I used it in the T-zone, and I was like, oh, sorry, CoverGirl. I was not familiar with your game. I wonder if I could show you. This is like the consistency of it. I don't know if it'll translate the same on your hand. But you see how smooth it looks on the skin? Yeah, right there. That's where I applied it. Right here. This part looks a little bit more shiny, a little bit more textured, and this one looks a little bit more smooth. Yeah, and it feels so good on your skin. Yeah, I can see a difference, and it takes down the shine a little bit. It's not super mattifying, and it's not drying. Yeah, I really like this CoverGirl. I really do. They have a sticky primer too, so I might need to check that one out. Now for foundation, I feel like is it a surprise? I don't know. The first one is the Maybelline Super Stay foundation. I was gonna say 10. This is their foundation in the shade 350. It's Lumi Matte. That's what it was. That's what was messing me up. But I really enjoy this. I'm wearing this one today. This, yeah, it looks so beautiful on your skin when you blend it out. But it's the perfect in between, and it's more matte leaning than satin, which I appreciate, and it's not really a natural finish. well, what, you know, what you think of a natural finish foundation. It's a little bit more matte than that, but as you wear it, it kind of gives like this lived in look, and you just look so beautiful and healthy. That's what it looks like. Look at on top of that primer. But it's so smooth on the skin. It does oxidize, so you have to be careful with that. That's the only thing. Like, why are we making foundations that oxidize? Like, why are we doing that? But I really love the formula. I genuinely love the formula. Oh yeah, see? It still has some luminosity to it, but it's not like quite satin, but it's a little bit more matte leaning, but it's not totally matte, but it's not soft matte. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because that's the best way I can explain it. Now they do have a new foundation. It's like a serum foundation, so if you don't like this type of finish, you might want to check that one out. I don't know if I'm really into that. We'll see. But this one's up there. I really enjoy this, and it's not drying on my skin, and you can tell my skin looks really good. It looks lived in, but like still kind of matte. Does that make sense? Please tell me it does. Please tell me it does. But if you like a matte finish and you want something blurring, Milani Conceal and Perfect. Yeah. Every time I use this foundation, I am floored. I'm so drawn to this. I have the shade 15 Deep Tan. I think I need 16. But I also think in the wintertime that this might work for me. That's the shade right there. Oh, I think it might be a hair too light. But I think I can make it work. This, it's so smooth. It warms up on your skin. So when you first swipe it on, it's going to be like, oh, wait. But then once you warm it up on your skin, it turns out fine. You can also use your setting spray to help emulsify it. Spray it on your brush or spray it on your face after you apply your foundation and then blend it out. Your skin looks amazing whenever you use this. They were not playing with the blur. That's it right there. Look how it blends out. It's so blurry. Looks so good, but it doesn't look like makeup on your skin. Like, you look so healthy every time you wear this. So no matter what, I feel like you're gonna have that lived in look with both of these foundations. It just depends on the finish you want, first of all. Well, at least with my combo skin, they end up looking a little bit more lived in, but still mattifying, if that makes sense. And it's still not patchy. Nothing wears off throughout the day. These last very well on my skin. But yeah, as I'm looking at my hand, yeah, I love this foundation. Milani. Yes. Ugh. Such good formulas in 2025. Now, I only have one concealer that I really liked. I didn't test out a lot of concealer. So, the only concealer I have is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And I have the shade Caramel, and this is the one that I'm wearing today. I see why a lot of people like it. It's OG. The coverage is full. I have the mini. Look how cute it is. It's so cutesy. And I really like this shade for me. Again, Caramel. It's so smooth. It's a soft matte. It's not drying. And like I said, I really enjoy the coverage of it. I really like this shade. I don't find it to be too yellow. It's not too orange. It's not too light. I think it's a perfect shade for me. I'm very glad to add this product to my collection of concealers that actually look good on my skin. So for cream bronzer, this is the one that I also used today. Skin is looking good. The ColourPop bronzer stick. I don't know what it is about a bronzer in stick form, but I really like the way that it blends and the way that it applies. It's so smooth, and it really has some great blendability, but it's not too creamy, because that's not gonna work. I can't have you moving around like that. You need to stay in place. You know what I mean? And I did it on my forehead. I've been doing forehead bronzer, and it's been looking good. It's looking good. And on my nose. She has a little razzle dazzle to the nose. I love that. But I really like this. And it's not too warm. It's not orange. It's not too red. It's just perfect for me. I do think they can use some darker shades. I think that's... darker shades, please. Like, do we have to keep saying it? But I really like this formula, and it really does stay in place. This and the Milani one are my favorite, but I think I discovered this one in 2025, which is why it's in here. But those two, yeah, formula, yeah. And they're affordable drugstore. Yes, we love that. Now for cream blush. Yeah, I don't think I discovered a lot of new formulas of cream blush, because I don't know, I was just like, oh, let me just get shades of formulas I already like. But this one, yeah, Makeup Revolution or Revolution Beauty, I don't know. This is their Bouncy Blush, and I have the shade, where is it up? Bouncy Berry, and that's the one that I used today in conjunction with another product. Look at this shade. It's something about these tones, guys. It's something about it. Like, you can even tell on my finger that it's kind of more buttery and like blurring, kind of like a lip clay. And even when I blend it out on my hand, you can tell that it doesn't have a lot of luminosity to it. See how it's kind of blurred? It reminds me of Maybelline. They just came out with these new like blurring blushes. Kind of reminds me of that. I haven't tried it yet, but the swatches look similar. So if you like more of a matte cream blush, you might want to go to this one, but be careful, because it can look a little patchy when you're blending it out. Just make sure you have the right tools and you blend it out. Take your time. And I think with this formula, you can put it over a powder. I usually just put it over foundation. They have some really beautiful colors, and this shade, especially on my skin tone, is giving everything that I ever wanted in a berry blush. I think that was the only new cream blush formula that I tried. I didn't try a lot of new makeup in 2025, and I low-key want to change that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I love the lasting power on it as well. The wear time, immaculate. Now for powder, I have press and loose powder. Loose powder, gotta give it to LYS. I have to. I think it's talc free. The way it makes my skin look, it's matte, but it's not too drying, and I like the consistency of it. It's just very smooth on your skin. Yeah, this is the one that I used today. I used it on my under eyes and all over the face, and then I set with pressed powder. But the skin is looking good. And I have the shade Independent, which is just a tan. And I really like the pressed powder, so I'm glad that I like this, so I can pair them together. LYS, I really love this brand. Like, I want to do a full face of LYS. I want to try a lot more from them. This powder is such a winner, and I don't hear a lot of people talk about it. So let's get on. Let's stop playing around, talk about this powder. To me, it's not too intense. But then again, I have combo skin, so if you have really dry skin, be on the lookout. The pressed powder might be more for you. It's a little bit softer, it's less like matte, but skin is smooth. Wait, this routine, wait a minute. This routine, hold on now, because my skin it's looking good. So let's move on to pressed powder. This one surprised me. Wet n Wild Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder. I don't use it to set my makeup. Also, I think the shade is a little too light, so I use this in my T-zone and under my eyes to brighten up. Yeah, it really downed the shine, and it really mattified my skin even more. It feels silky. It doesn't feel super thick like a traditional pressed powder. I don't know how to explain it, but I love the way it feels, and it's very lightweight, and it makes my skin look very smooth and matte. So if you like matte makeup, yeah, and I think this is under $10. I think this is in my video. Yeah, my video $10 and under makeup. These products are so good, and I'm acting like I didn't just use these products, but I don't know. It's something about every time I look at my face and I look at the products in action, I'm like, y'all are doing great. Now the other one is the The other one is the Pretty Smart Photo Blur Perfect Finish Powder, and I have the shade 32 Medium Neutral. Now this is more near my skin tone, so I use this all over my face. It's matte, but it's kind of like a traditional setting powder where it has like not quite luminosity, but it makes your skin look lived in, and that's the glow that you see. Well, not right here, that's the highlighter, which we'll talk about. Like, my skin looks not super matte. Every time I wear this, my skin looks so good. See how smooth it looks? Yeah, this is another good option at the drugstore. It just depends on what you're going for with these powders. I love both of these because I have combination skin, so I'm able to just target where I want to use these. But if you want more of a matte look, go with Wet n Wild. If you want more of a lived-in look right off the bat, not super matte, a little bit less than soft matte, I think that's what I'm going for. A little bit less than soft matte. I think I would go with the Pretty Smart one, but I think genuinely these are both good powders. Okay, I just now realized that I forgot a formula that I really liked. I've only used it once though, so I do apologize. This is the Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Concentrate Blush, and I have the shade Fresh as a Daisy. I was so scared to use this in that video, but the color is so pretty and it looks so smooth on the skin, and the way it blends out, it's beautiful. And it's actually it's a little bit brighter than the Makeup Revolution one, but it looks so smooth and it's very pigmented, so you need to be careful with this. But it looks so good. Alamar Cosmetics is such an underrated brand. These formulas, very nice. I will be using this more in videos. Now we can move on to powder products. I don't have a powder bronzer that I tried. Yeah, Juvia's Place and LYS are the top two, so I would go with those. But for powder blush, I don't remember. I don't. If I tried this in 2024 or 2025, but this shade I tried in 2025. This is the NYX Buttermelt Blush in the shade Back in Butter. Look at this color. Stop playing. Stop playing with me. This color is just everything that I ever wanted in life. Like, this is so dramatic, but it's so pretty. And this is what I have on my cheeks. I paired it with the Makeup Revolution. Beautiful combo. This has a little bit of luminosity to it. Yeah, let me swatch it because the highlighter is kind of taken away. Look at that pigment and look at that color against my skin tone. Yeah, if you want pigment in a blush, yeah, this is it. They have a bunch of colors. These are $10, I believe, $10 or $12. Look at that color. Look at that color payoff. Yeah, that's what the girls been wanting. The girls meaning me, the girls, because a lot of people, they don't like a lot of pigment in their blushes or whatever. That's what y'all, listen, I need pigment, especially for the darker skin girls. Pigment, because what we gonna do with the blush that don't show up? What's that gonna do? Why I gotta do 10 layers of blush to see it? Like, no. It looks so good. Yeah, this formula is beautiful and it lasts very well on my skin, and it really adheres to the skin. It doesn't move around a lot once it's set. Another blush that I already know this formula. I know and love it. This is the Juvia's Place Blush Duo, but this volume 3, it speaks for itself. It speaks for herself. Look at it. Look at it. These pair so well together. The more earthy tones, more neutral tones of this, and then the brighter pop. I'm fine. So let me swatch this. This, yeah, if you want pigment, this is it. This is paint in powder form, basically. If you've been looking for pigment and you haven't heard about these somehow, or you're just getting into makeup and you need pigment, Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place. Before we move on to the lips, we have 2 more products. No, 3. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I forgot eyeshadow. I'm all over the place. But for the brows, the NYX Blade and Shade, I have to give it to them. I really, really like this brow pencil. It's my favorite one. Yeah, brows look good. I think I want to try the shade Black. This one is a little bit more creamy than their micro brow pencil, so you definitely need to set this. But I love the tip on it. I love how small it is, and I love how it's a flat rectangle. And you can really be precise with it. It's so good. I think this might be in my top 3, I think. Don't quote me because I'm very indecisive, but I really like this brow pencil. I've been using it. This one, the Relove by Revolution, and the NYX Micro Brow, top 3 I've been using. Let's keep with the complexion. This is the NYX Buttermelt Highlighter. This is the highlighter that you see on my face. This buttermelt line, this buttermelt line, I have in the shade Glaze It Butter. I mean, you can just tell. You can just literally tell by the pan. It's very intense. This one is up there with the Rare Beauty one for me. And Rare Beauty is my favorite highlighter. That one is so intense, so buttery and smooth on the skin. And this is literally it. This is literally it. I'm not saying it's a dupe because I don't know. I don't know nothing about dupes, but y'all need sunglasses. Sorry, I didn't warn y'all. Yeah, look how smooth it is. You can see, and I got texture, but it is smooth. Ooh, yeah. Let me see if I can do a swatch and see if it'll do it justice. Yeah, she's not playing. Look at that. So intense. They have a bunch of colors too. I think this is the perfect shade for me, honestly. It's not too icy, but it's not too dark. I also have a hard time with highlighters picking which one will look good, but I think this one looks really good on my skin. I love highlighters so much. Ugh. NYX, thank you. If you know any really good smooth beaming highlighters like this one and the Rare Beauty one, let me know because I will be looking into it and I will make a list of highlighters to try. Where are the highlighter girlies at? Where y'all at? Because I feel lonely. I do. Now that we're done with complexion, we can move on to the eyes. Now, my top 2 palettes. Makeup Revolution, the Enchanted Icon palette. This is what I have on my eyes today. This, I don't know what they put in this. This one is so intense. The colors, oh my gosh, the colors. The colors are stunning. So I have used, 3 of the 5 shimmers. I haven't used this gold one, or this one is kind of like a marble pink peachy tone. I haven't used that one yet. This is the shade that I used today right here. Yeah, and they feel so smooth and buttery and soft. This shade right here is what I used all over the lid. So I did this matte shade and then I did this shade right here, this kind of gold taupey shade all over the lid. It's very intense. This color is very dark. Be careful. I have done that before where I put this shade all over the lid and then I think I did this pink shade all over the lid. Sorry, I think I did this pink shade over the lid and then I did this in the inner corner. Or maybe I switched it around. When I tell you I got compliments. Now I did try the all matte palette and I think the formula is different. To me, those are a little bit more buildable and soft, which is not really what I like. I need you to show up on my eyes. I need you to show up on my eyes. And I don't think it was dark enough. This one, yeah. Although I have not used this matte shade, I don't think this pink right here, I don't think I used that one. I believe I've used the other 2, the more brown. Oh, there is another shimmer. Okay, I forgot about this shimmer at the bottom because it's just a random shimmer on the matte row. It looks more satin, so we'll see. I will definitely be doing another drugstore look because I think this is $13, 12 or 13, and I really, really enjoy the formula, so this is a winner. Now another one which I unfortunately, every time I look at it, I'm mad because it's not available anymore. This is the ColourPop A Shadow of Secrets eyeshadow palette. This palette, I don't know why they made this limited edition. You know what? They did it on purpose. They knew. They knew what they did. They knew. Because look at this palette. Oh my gosh. This is what I have in the inner corner. I used the shade why can't I read? FMC right here. This is very intense. I don't know if I'll be able to show you. I mean, the inner corner is beaming. I have used this palette before in a Shop My Stash, and I did a short with it. It's very intense. It's glittery. It's sparkly. And if you're like me and you love that, I don't know what to tell you because it's not available anymore. But I had to do some research to see if I can find a similar color story, similar formula, something, because these shades are stunning. These dark plum tones, I don't know how to explain it, but it's so intense. It's so beautiful. I love the packaging. ColourPop, bring it back, please. Stop playing. Bring it back. They did have it and they did bring it back. That's how I got it, because it was on TikTok Shop and they announced it. I was like, yeah, I missed the first time, but I'm here now. I am. No more limited edition ColourPop. I hate limited edition stuff, but I had to get this. I don't normally do limited edition palettes and stuff like that because it's like, well, what if I run out? What if I drop it? What if it expires? Blah, blah, blah. Because then I can't get it again. And then now I'm upset. But I had to get this and I really, really like it. So let me know if you got this. I will be doing more looks with this. I will, because it's just so pretty. It is. Just stunning. These two palettes, they floored me. They did. And they're affordable. ColourPop, I feel like they're not slept on. They had their big moment and then people really stopped talking about them, I guess. I don't know. But I was like, I'm clocked in and I'm here. Okay? I'm here. But for lips, I have lip liners. Now, one formula, I don't know if I discovered it in 2025, but this color is new. This is the Ruby Kisses Intense Lip Liner in the shade Dark Rose. I have been looking for lip liners that will show up on my two-tone lips because my lips are darker than my skin and aren't brown. And this is one of them. I will swatch this for you guys. Even though, like I said, my lips are darker than my skin, but I just want to show you the shade. That's so pretty, and it's dark enough to show up, but it doesn't look crazy on my lips. When I first wore this, I was like, well, what's this? I'm in new territory, but I really, really enjoy this. I also really like this formula. I'm wearing this formula today, but I'm wearing the shade Burgundy Plum. It really goes with the tones, I feel like. I got these at the beauty supply store. I think these were under $2. Love that. Another lip liner formula that I discovered is the Maybelline Lifter lip liner in the shade Cross the Line. This is a viral color and I really like this formula. This does not move, and look how dark that is. That's what I love to see. It's so smooth on the skin. It glides on, but it does stay in place. This is another great formula. I need to see other colors. I don't know if they'll have any other colors that look good on my lips, but this one, beautiful. It already dried down. Look. Not moving. We love long-lasting lip liners because what do you mean like I eat something and then it's gone? I need stuff that's gonna last. I do. Now let's get the gloss out of the way because I only have one formula that I discovered, and that's the Revolution Gloss Stick, and I have the shades Toffee Nude and Chocolate Ganache. Packaging, we know what this is trying to emulate, but it is beautiful. The packaging is beautiful. When I said pigment, if you have really dark lips, this might be the product for you. Look at that pigment right off the bat. Pigmented, they are very glossy. They can get a little messy, so you need to be careful with this. And because the applicator, let me show you. The applicator is kind of big, so if you have a look, my lips they're not tiny. They're not super thin, but they aren't super big either, so you need to be careful. You can use a brush to be more precise, but that's just shade Toffee Nude, and this is Chocolate Ganache. This is for the girls that like a dark lip. That's for the girlies, the girly girls that love a dark lip. And that would be me because I love a dark lip. Look at the lip. Look at the lip. This formula is so good. Just like I said, be careful because it is very pigmented and it is kind of melty. This is an affordable option that's also really, really nice. Like, look at that shine. Look at the shine. Now, let's talk about some matte formulas. Let's start off with the one that I'm wearing right now. This is I don't know the specific name. It just says L'Oreal Color Rich, and it's a matte lipstick. And it's in the shade 570, Worth It Intense. This is the type of bullet I like. See, comparing it to the Makeup Revolution one, it's a lot thinner. This is L'Oreal and this is Makeup Revolution. It's a lot thinner. LYS has some thin ones as well. It's not completely transfer proof, I don't think. Yeah, I don't even care because this color specifically is very intense, so it kind of stains my lips. So I'm fine with that. My lips look good, and my lips are always dry. They always are, no matter what I do. They be dry, but they look good. They look good right here. Like, look at the lips. Look at them. If you're in the market for a matte lipstick, which not a lot of people are, and it's like, I guess everybody loves them a little gloss. But if you're a matte girly like me, if we're here with the matte lips, this is a really good option. Now, an even more affordable option if you love a matte lip. This has the same type of feel to it. It's very kind of like powdery, like a powdery clay, but on the thin side. These are the Hard Candy lip blurs, and I have the shades Adore and Secret Crush. There's not a lot of shades in these though. That's the only downside, but I love the packaging. Kind of like a little bullet, little crayon, and then you get a brush as well, or like kind of like a sponge to help sheer it out. And these look very smooth as well on your lips. And these glide on. These have a smell to them as well. And you can just tell by the swatches how smooth they look. They're not patchy. The color is even. I wouldn't call them super transfer resistant, but the red one definitely stains. Keep that in mind. These are a little bit more comfortable. So if you want something that's going to last through anything and everything, I don't know. Maybe go with the traditional liquid lipstick, but then it's not gonna be super comfortable. These are actually very comfortable. I wore this red one. I've actually worn both of these, but this red one, I remember I wore it and I was like, oh, I didn't do my lip. And then I'm look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, I did do my lip. That's how lightweight it feels on your lips. Yeah, this formula is really good, and these are very affordable. They also have a shine version if you're not into the matte lip. This is me though. Matte, this is me. And this red, even though it's a little bit brighter, it looks really good on my skin. And reds scare me. They do, but I'm dibbling dabbling. I have another red lip right here, and I'm like, wait, red might be my color, because red adds a little razzle dazzle to your day, to your look. I love that. I'm gonna keep these swatched so we can see. The last lip that I have, I don't know if I discovered this in 2025. Time is a blur at this point. It just is. So forgive me. These are the Revlon Color Stay Limitless Matte Liquid Lipsticks, and I have the shades 03 Upper Hand, which is a neutral, and 014 Dream Job, which is a warm red. I love that it has warm and neutral labeled on the bottom, because I'd be struggling with that, especially with red. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Now these are a liquid lipstick, but they feel a little bit more plush. Oh my gosh, I love this color. This reminds me of my Believe Beauty liquid lipstick. If you remember that, I was trying to look for a dupe. This is like a pink brown. I love this color so much. Now this color, it was a lot for me. I was very scared. You can tell. It's like a berry red. It's so pretty. Look at that color. I'm so glad I got this. I was so scared. It's more a berry tone red compared to the Hard Candy one, but I think both of them look good on my skin. Y'all can let me know. But this one, yeah, when I wore it, I was like, oh, this is what I was missing, because I was scared. In this format, you can tell even on the skin, look how smooth it is. I'm a matte girl at heart, I am. Now we're truly on the setting sprays. The first one I've already talked about. This is the Ulta Beauty Matte Veil Setting Spray. This is matte, but it's not a drying matte, and it doesn't make your skin feel tight. I did spray this on top of the other setting spray, because the other one's more of a natural finish. You see how my skin is like not super matte, but it's matte. It's giving lived in soft matte, and I really like this. I love the spray on it as well. It sprays even. I don't think it has a smell either. I'm trying to smell it. Yeah, I don't think it has a smell. So this is a very good option, and I really like this packaging. It's so cutesy. Now the last product is the Skindinavia. I never know how to say it. Skindinavia, whatever. It's the makeup finishing spray. It's a fine mist. It's oil free, and this is just, I think, the natural finish one, I do believe. It just says bright on there. This dries very fast, which I really like, but it doesn't feel drying, and it's not. It gives a natural finish to me, but more on the matte side, like a hair in the matte lane. And you have to be careful with this. You have to really shake it, because sometimes I get this dot, but it's easy fix if you catch it in time. But let me see if I can show you the spray. They sent this to me, which is crazy. They were like, do you want to collab? On TikTok, they were like, do you want to collab? And I was like, is this real? I was like, it's a scam. It has to be a scam. But they did. I'm so grateful, because look at that spray. This smells like something, but I can't place it. It smells like a setting spray I've smelled before. It doesn't irritate my skin. It's like one of those no smell type of smells, but I really like this formula. I see why a lot of people like it. Looks really good. Yeah, the Makeup 8, these products, I really like these products, and you will see more of them. I mean, you've been seeing some of these products, so some of them aren't surprises, but so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope this is a way to kind of escape and clear your mind and relax, even if it's just for a second. I'm sending so much love and positivity your way. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.